I am so exhausted and beat from tackling my taxes that to kind of wind down, I want to watch something pretty lighthearted. There's another video that I'd like to watch after this, but I don't know. It is almost tomorrow, so I'm not sure. But this one, I have reacted to another video of theirs. I'm pretty sure it's their channel because there's another one similar to this. It's tribal people discovering cheesecake. I thought I had another video similar to this in my list already, but it might be from a different channel, or it just might be a different video like this on this channel. This is Tribal People Try. It's not very long. It's just under 5 minutes. So I'm curious to find out what their reaction is to delicious cheesecake.
ताहिर भाई ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਖਵਾਣਾ cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake. ਕੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕੇਕ ਤੇ ਲੱਗ ਗਈ ਜੀ?
cheesecake?
अच्छा cheesecake. नहीं चॉकलेट केक तो खाई जाए, वैसे केक खाई जाए, चीज वाला केक तो नहीं खाता जनाब.
Sounds gross, right? I mean, it sounds like it could be gross.
Cheesecake.
It is cheesecake. Right?
ये उत्ते की लगे है जी?
ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ, ਬ੍ਰੈਡ ਕੇਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਬਣੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਖਾਸ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ.
अच्छा ਇਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਚੀਜ਼.
They seem doubtful in this cheese.
खोया है ये तो सारे ज्यादा खोया ना लग रहे, खोया लग गया है.
चीज मजेदार
So
लगती
much
है.
need to stir.
कुछ पानी आ रहा है, फोन देख के तेरे बिस्मिल्लाह पढ़ लेनी चाहिए.
Okay.
बिस्मिल्लाह.
Okay. His face.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਓਗੇ?
I can't tell if he likes it or not.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਨਾਬ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੇ ਸੁੱਤਾ ਹੈ.
Oh, I didn't know that was an actual
ਇਹ ਸੌਂਦਾ
thing on
ਵੀ
the
ਅੱਖਾਂ
table.
ਖੋਲ ਕੇ ਜੀ ਇੰਜ ਕਰਕੇ ਯਕੀਨ ਕਰੋ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਪੜ੍ਹੀਏ ਬਿਸਮਿਲ੍ਲਾ ਜੀ. ਚਲੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਬਿਸਮਿਲ੍ਲਾਹਿਰ ਰਹਿਮਾਨਿਰ ਰਹੀਮ. Happy birthday to you. ਭਾਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅਗਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੇ ਹੋਏਗੀ ਨਾ.
Yeah, somewhere it's someone's birthday.
Bismillah.
Okay, so at first when the first guy did that, I thought he was being funny, but I realized it's kind of like a prayer, that is said before eating. I thought he was just acting like he was saying this about that God had given him this great gift of this beautiful food or whatever. I mean, in a sense, that is what the prayer is about. But then I realized when they were all doing it that they're praying and that they're not being funny about it. They're just saying a prayer. Okay. I just want to know what they think. They're going to get around to it, but I keep studying their faces to see what do they think. And the first guy, he was the most expressive, but I couldn't tell whether he was repulsed by it or whether he actually liked it.
Oh, ये जितना जा रहे हैं, यार ठंड बंदा जा रहे हैं. बाकी यार कमाल दी चीज़.
Okay. Feel where it's passing through. I thought at first that was going to be a bad verdict on it.
क्या बात है. तो ठंडा है तो मजेदार.
Right.
दिल बहार. माशाल्लाह जी, बहुत अच्छी चीज़ बनाई है जिन्हें भी बनाई है. उत्ते उन्हें चीज़ लाई है, थल्ले उन्हें बिस्कुट खोल देता है.
He's thinking.
क्या साहब ठंडा से बड़ा चेक है.
Well, they all like it.
ये चीज़ बनेगा सब दूध बने हैं. चीज़ बने.
Well, cheese is made from milk.
यार इस तरह का केक जिंदगी च नहीं खाता स्टार. की मजा आ रहा था, मैं दस नहीं सकता.
He's liking it.
जिन्हें भी बनाया ना, क्या बात है, दिल का तो हाथ चमड़ा. क्या ज़ायका वाले चार है, की मजा.
It does have a unique taste,
Wow.
for sure.
बाकी बड़ी आला चीज है, फुल ताकत वाली।
इत्थों दा नमकीन है,
Right,
इसका
yeah,
रो मिठी
the
है।
crust.
अच्छा केक बनाया जिन्हें भी बनाया।
बड़ा VIP बनया है ना।
ਇਹਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਜ਼ਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਲੱਗੀ ਚਿੱਟੀ ਚਿੱਟੀ। ਇਹਦਾ ਦੁੱਧ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਜ਼ਾਇਕਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਜ਼ਾ।
और ਇਹੋ ਜੀ ਸਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਮਾਜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੀ ਸੁਣ ਬੋਲੀ ਵੀ ਇਹੋ ਜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ।
I've never
ਇਹਦੇ
had
ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣਾ
that.
ਦੇਸੀ ਸਟਾਈਲ ਹੈਗਾ। ਹੱਥ ਨਾਲ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਤੇ
ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਕੋ ਐਡਾ ਕੇਕ ਹੋਵੇ ਕੱਲੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਸਕੂਨ ਨਾਲ ਬੰਦਾ ਕਿਤੇ ਦਰਿਆ ਦੇ ਕਿਨਾਰੇ ਚੋਂ
He wants it all for himself, right?
ਅੱਗ ਬਾਲ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਸਕੂਨ ਨਾਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਖਾਵੇ।
Oh, he really likes it. Might ask for some more.
जिन्हें भी बनाया बहुत अच्छा बनाया। अल्लाह ताला ਉਹਦੇ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ 'ਚ ਬਰਕਤ ਦੇਵੇ ਤੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਭੇਜਿਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਵੀ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ 'ਚ ਬਰਕਤ ਦੇਵੇ। ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਦੁਆਵਾਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ।
ਮੈਂ ਹੁਣ ਕੇਕ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਿਬੜਨਾ ਵਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੈਨਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਬਸਕ੍ਰਾਈਬ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੇ ਘੰਟੀ ਦੇ ਬਟਨ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ੋਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦਬਾਉਣਾ ਟਿੰਨ ਕਰਕੇ, ਠੀਕ ਹੋ
Oh, sorry, it's almost done.
ਗਿਆ ਜੀ।
Okay. I didn't want it to go to the next. I don't think I removed it from the playlist, so I didn't want it to go to the next one. I'm starting to have doubts whether this was the actual channel that I watched before, but I thought it was called Tribal People Try. There might be another channel with a very similar name. I know there are multiple channels about tribal people trying different things. So this might, I didn't recognize the graphics, and I don't remember that little thing being on the table, but unless they've just changed things from the last video that I saw. Anyway. So, speaking of cheesecake, for my son's birthday, I made him some keto-friendly pecan pie muffins, and I made some cream cheese frosting. And because, well, he's trying not to eat sugar, and I don't eat sugar at all. I eat with a ketogenic approach to food, so I've cut sugar out of my diet completely. But there's all these substitutes, and I tried this recipe for cream cheese frosting. And I'm going to see if I can use the same sort of sweetener that I use to make this cream cheese frosting. I'm going to try to see if I can find an easy cheesecake recipe, keto cheesecake recipe. But that cream cheese frosting, did I say cheesecake frosting? Holy cow. Cream cheese frosting was so freaking good. And I couldn't really even tell that it wasn't made with actual sugar. And I don't know how much of that is because the sweetener that I used was really good, or how much of it is because I'm so used to not having sugar that when I taste something that's made with an alternative type of sweetener, that it tastes enough like sugar to me that I'm fine. But I usually can tell, like when I have erythritol, you can tell erythritol, the taste of it, it kind of has this cooling effect on the inside of your mouth. So a lot of times I'll get a sweetener that's a monk fruit mixed with erythritol. And this powdered sweetener that I used to make the cream cheese frosting, it was powdered monk fruit and erythritol blend. But it did an amazing job on the frosting. That frosting was so stinking good. I was just like eating it out of the container after I made it. And the only drawback was that I think it was a bit too sweet tasting. So I think next time when I make it, I'm going to reduce the sweetener content even more than I did when I first made it. I'll try to remember to put the recipe, because I used like a combo of a recipe my mom found plus one that I had found, and I just mixed it together because each one was a little different. But it reminded me of that when I was watching this video reminded me of that frosting and has put me in the mood to try to make myself a cheesecake sometime with that same sweetener. I don't know if it'll turn out as well, but anyway, I have had keto cheesecake. My cousin made some. She made like a chocolate, like a chocolate peanut butter cheesecake, kind of like, you know, like a Reese cup type of deal. And she made it keto friendly, as far as I know she did. She told me it was. And it was really, really tasty. It was very good. And so, yeah, that's really the biggest thing that I was thinking about the whole time I was watching this, and thinking about how good that probably was, but how much sugar is in it. And how I got to find a way to make one without all that sugar in it. But anyway, that's a complete tangent from this particular video. This was short. Tribal people eating competition. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to check that one out too. That looks like that would be funny. Well, there's not much commentary to be had for this. So rather than just ramble on and on, I'm going to go ahead and draw it to a close and see you later. Bye.